What is diffusionist? An advocate of the theory of the dissemination of elements of culture to another region or people. So, the diffusionist advocating for the hypothesis of cultural aspect being transmitted to another place or people. Example of diffusionist, the spread of music throughout the world also illustrates cultural diffusion. For example, jazz started in the US as blend of African and European musical tradition.
The basic needs models of development. Development administration is a dynamic notion that affects society, socioeconomic, and political economy. In order to achieve development, it strives for change, growth, advancement, and total development in all aspects of a country. Development administration is the process of executing developmental programs and projects and the direction of nation building and socioeconomic progress through public administration. There are two main issues identified as development administration goals. First is nation building, and second, socioeconomic development. When we say nation building, it is a significant undertaking that governments employ to develop political, economic, security, and social institutions in other countries. And when we say socioeconomic development, it is a process of social and economic development in a society. So, the concept of development administration has two concepts. It is the administrative development and development administration. Now, let us discuss the difference between these two. There is a conceptual difference between development administration and administrative development. The main goal of development administration is to create a better social, political, and economic development. That is, it is related to socioeconomic change and nation building. It focuses on the outcomes of the administrative work related to the nation's development. It is administering and organizing public agencies such as to stimulate, facilitate, define programs of social, economic progress with a purpose to make change attractive and possible. It is an open system where links are present with experts, grassroots, people rather than centralized structures. Development administration is concerned with attitudes, processes, then structures and procedures. So the purposes of development administration are to stimulate and facilitate defined programs of social and economic progress. They are the purposes of change and innovation and movement as contrasted with purposes of maintaining the status. The second concept is administrative development. Is meant by the development of administrative capabilities. It aims towards the adoption of structural and behavioral changes and administrative operations. Administrative development is a pattern of increasing effectiveness and the utilization of available means for achieving prescribed goals. It therefore involves both qualitative and quantitative changes in bureaucratic politics, programs, procedures, and methods of work, organizational structures and staffing patterns, number and quality of development personnel of different types, and patterns of relations with clients of administrations. So the main functions of administrative system is to build resources and use them for specific purposes in accordance with political directives. That's all. Thank you for listening.